Oh, Caitlyn, do hurry with your rules. My loyalty is yours for all she shall live.
Come on! Let's go, you first. Let's hide here while we wait for Caitlyn to...
Upstairs, all of them, bind them well.
Have you no sense of decency? Are you ladies treated so poorly in this house of whatever this place is, that this tawdry form of amusement is all that?
Gag this filthy mouth.
Don't touch her, you dirty harlot!
You're next for beating, you scruffy imp. You come to steal my property? Now you my property. Clients will pay many dollars to be with Golden Girl, very nice. Some pay plenty for a boy, but you not boy are you. Maybe men who take you yesterday will buy you both, for many dollars. What was that?
My friend's attire may have fooled you, but she is a woman of importance and wealth. We have hired a tracker to find her father's killer.
Yes, Madame Sue knows about this girl, her father and also Henrik. He wants you disappear, I make you disappear.
You can't just take people, own them. You can't make people disappear. I have family. They will search for me, and when they find me...
I find out about you too, Caitlyn Liggett. Your aunt is greedy woman. She take $1 to be silent. She is plenty happy to take your inheritance for herself. And family, Madame Sue knows all about your family.
You know nothing of my family, you horrible woman. You know nothing of me. I'll see you.
I can't do this, Catherine. The knots are too tight. I can barely breathe in this unsuitable manner. Oh, all right. I'll keep trying.
The window before they return. See, it's elementary. Just observe and descend as our friend is.
I'm certain to fall.
Only if you let go of the pipe. We haven't any other option unless you would like to encounter that demoness and her minions once again.
What will we do?
That's a lot of food you got there. You want to come with us? Into the territories? But this isn't your fight.
You, Katy. Me, Melee.
Yes, we should stick together, Maylan. We'll all cross the river together, find Caitlyn's brother and her father's murderer, along with Miss Cooper.
Olive, Cooper.
That sneak, she left without us. We're crossing into the territory ourselves. That's what we're going to do.
Oh, fancy that. But Kathy, we don't even have a horse or carriage.
I'll see to the horses. A carriage or wagon won't cotton to the terrain we'll be crossing. You can ride, Kay.
Yes, of course.
Would you supply me with $75 of your funds, please?
Certainly. Are you sure you don't need more?
No, I will make the 75 function as we need. 'Tis better. I've not to die more. Hello? Anyone in here?
What in God's heaven are you doing, child? It is before 7 in the morning.
I do realize the mister?
Banderdash. Rutherford Banderdash. But I'm afraid of that.
Katy? Katy we got. I apologize for the early call, but there is completely sound reason.
There is sound reason for a full night of sleep, young lady. And you are a young lady, are you not?
I have $75 and I mean to buy 4 ponies and 3 saddles.
$75 may buy 3 horses, or 2 with the saddles, but not 4 horses or any saddles.
How much do you receive for a saddle?
$15.
Criminal. And for?
100. If you need a lesson in arithmetic, go to wake up the school teacher. I, for one, am going back to sleep.
Do not attempt to advise me otherwise, sir. I know this is an accurate testament of wholesale livestock, as I did the accounts for my father from the age of 11.
And of course, I charge more. I operate a business, young lady. I have to purchase hay and straw. I have to house them, hire a boy to mark the stalls. I have to maintain debt at the bank, plus fire insurance that the bank requires. And I assume the risk if the horses grow ill or die before they are purchased. Lastly, I insist that I see a profit. That is not a public service I perform.
These ponies are but in your stables, not today's, and yet you would squander the opportunity to be rid of feeding. And mucking for a breakfast in for as many days as it takes to feed them until they are purchased by someone else in this small town.
Four horses with 3 saddles are 150, with tack and saddle, little lady, and that is it.
I will pay 75.
You are a most vexing little girl.
I can be vexing. I concede, as I do not waver in my negotiations. I take not to being called a little girl. I do not look my age.
I predict you do not act it either. Listen, I simply cannot sell you 4 horses and tack for a fraction their price.
You have invested $2 for 4 of those horses. No more than $8 each for 3 saddles? All I require. That's a total of 70.
I believe I am fast gaining a headache.
You did ask me to explain the profits of my offer. Now on to the reduction of capital risk and the certainty factor of an early sale that is worth at least another $2.
If I take your $75 and wake my stable boy, you will stop talking and go away.
They don't have any proper saddles?
It's just a normal saddle. Just mount up so we can be on our way.
It is fortunate that I learned to ride astride when I was a little girl. At home, women of all stations are expected to ride side saddle.
You'll be grateful not to be situated half falling off your horse when we descend of steep grade, my friend.
I still know how to ride, Catherine. A small tension on the bridle must be maintained.
Ain't these the little gals we was seeps to escort back to town on account of the thefts they been thieving?
Well now, I think they're right to be. I thought it prudent we take him into the woods for a closer look.
That underhanded no good. Olive has a tattle our excursion. Good sir, you must encounter all sorts crossing this river.
Of all sorts indeed.
When you look in the eyes of this lovely young lady, can you imagine that sweet face doing anything ill or immoral?
How much did Miss Cooper, EHRM, the woman, pay you to capture and return us to town?
50 cents plus a swig off her bottle.
I have only known Miss Cooper a short time, but I find your tale fanciful.
Of all sorts indeed.
I find it doubtful that she was so extravagant that she parted with 50 cents to bribe you to prevent our passage, though it is within the bounds of possibility. It is your claim that she shared her bottle with you. However, that I find nearly impossible to swap.
I don't rightly care whether you swallow or not, little sprite, or maybe I do.
Why don't we take a break and get to know these girls a mite better?
Catherine, do you know where we're going?
It is my hope to catch up with Miss Cooper.
How will we find her, and what makes you believe she will be amenable to our company if we do?
I may be mistaken in my judge of character, but I believe there is a worthy woman beneath her rough surface. After all, she did save us from the railroad tracks. When she sees we are serious about accompanying her and that we can take care of ourselves in the wilderness, I am sure she will be glad of the company and the assistance.
I hope that you are right.
Look at that! I told you a wagon was a bad idea in these parts.
在岸面有希望。
Oh dear, maybe coming here at all was a bad idea.
Nonsense?
We're going to do another John operation tonight using Christine as the decoy.
Who are you and how do you presume to know who we are?
She's going to basically kind of skank out today for this operation, and most of these gals that work the downtown area, this lower Fremont Street area.
Those are unproven and incorrect assumptions, sir.
Are pretty ragged, and so Christine's trying to get as ragged as possible. We've done this before; we were real successful, and.
Police, put your hands on top of your head.
It's a free country, is it not?
All right, he says he's going to come back.
The law has set their sights on an innocent man.
It takes a certain female officer to do something like this. Not all of our officers are capable of doing it. They certainly have to have a little bit of, quite a bit actually, of acting ability. They have to think quickly on their feet, and she's going to... The goal is for her to look like she is working off the streets, and she's done it in the past, and it's worked real well, and I think it'll work well again tonight. We've used Christine a number of times. has to be able to respond appropriately. Several times before she came up to the vice section as a regular detective.
Why tonight?
I need to heed nature's call, sir.
You just had an urge? Police, put your hands on top of your head.
不要动，有则你会像友一样死。
It's guys like you, listen to what I'm saying, that cause girls like her to be worth it. You understand what I'm saying?
我不明白爱你的谎言。
That's the problem. Don't hang on nowhere. And I gotta say, she enticed me.
It's guys like you, listen to what I'm saying, that cause girls like her to be worth it.
Go on, let her up, and back off, you snake.
Please, put your hand on top of your head. Behave.
I reckon that'll be you, won't it? Fetch that long rope they had linking the horses? These poor men have clearly had too much sun, and they're behaving like animals. They look like they could use a rest under the shade of that tree.
I'm Lieutenant Cordier with the Metro Vice Section.
Wait till my father hears about this.
And how does that differ really from his intending to have us bound and gagged on the cattle cart? Omaha as free Americans and a subject of Queen Victoria. If we should find ourselves captured, we shall be sure to entertain whoever will listen with this dog chapter of your deputyship. To more prayers for our success would be most welcome. Make them good and sincere ones. Besides, I reckon you will keep this little tale to yourself. Won't the rest of the posse find it great sport to hear of your being bested by young girls and left bound instead of setting us off on the train as you were directed?
Wait till my father hears about this.
My father can afford the best.
You are under arrest, as you can tell, for soliciting prostitution. We want to try to educate guys like you. That's not a good position to be in.
What's that ahead?
I'm not sure, but...
Let's go investigate. I want this horse to run off for a bit.
Caitlyn, that's a dead body. You should come down here. Post haste. Caitlyn, it would serve you well to descend that mound with your horse. Swiftly but calmly if at all possible.
Katy, what is happening? What are they going to do to us?
I'm not sure what they will do, I wished I could have warned you about that burial mound before they turned up. They are not at all happy about your treading on sacred ground.
I'm frightened. It appears the entire village has turned out to see our undoing.
Oh no, if my pa were here, he'd have told me to buck up. To grin bear it. Not give these natives the satisfaction of our anguish. What do you think your pa would tell you?
让他们试试，让他们试试，它使人挠痒痒。
The girls are mine. Release them. The girls are mine. Yes, they are mine. Yes. I understand. I will accuse to your decision, wise one, if these girls are spared that price. I believe I reach your notion. What is to be my fate? I will accept it. I ought to skin your hide raw, little sister. Do you know how lucky any of us are to be alive?
I am most grateful for your coming to our aid and for your sacrifice, whatever that may have been. My companions, not accustomed to the ways of these native peoples, trespass innocently onto sacred ground. I was not present to educate them to their error until it was too late and we were apprehended.
I am speaking of your venturing into the territories by its lonesome. How could you be so reckless as to place yourself and these girls in this harsh land?
As was agreed in our verbal contract, we were to come with you.
I agreed to no such thing. Green nuns such as yourself have no place here, and I am not a hired nursemaid. And need I point out to you that by bringing that Chinese girl with you, add Madame Zhu to your list of enemies?
Mainland as she likes. She is free of that monstrous woman, ostrich woman, as slavery has been abolished in our noble union. Now, as your employer, I demand we accompany you in your task hence. Why did you venture forth without us?
For your own safety, as if I should need to stake a reference to it in your current state.
Our safety is our industry. Yours is leading us to Caitlyn O'Keefe and the killer of Caitlyn, say. Where is our pack horse?
Part of the price for your freedom. I firmly suggest you not quarrel with them on this.
Yes, I agree. I obtained the fourth horse in part as a currency of value anyway. Something to negotiate with as needed, just as you have done. I only regret this has been executed so early on in our undertakings.
Well then, perhaps you do possess the salt to equal this land. Katy, leg out. But that don't mean your companions can likewise rise. Come along if you must, but the welfare of you and your girlfriends are in your charge. Ain't none of mine, you hear?
Understood, Miss Cooper.
Ain't you heard the girl? Slavery's been abolished.